What's going on, guys? It's Seth. It has been a hot minute since I've been back, so welcome. This is my portfolio here. You can see since the last video I've made, I have grown this portfolio by $21,000 roughly. I was at about $50,000 the last time I made this portfolio. The last time I made this video. Now I'm at $71,000. So you can see I have not stopped at all. I got $68,844 here. I also have, about $3,000 in cash. That's just sitting on the side. You can see that here. I'll just show you right here. I got $3,000 in cash and about $68,800. I have just been saving about $2,000 a month. $2,000 to $3,000 a month is what I have been saving. So 6 months ago, I have $50,000. I've been able to invest close to $20,000 into this portfolio in the last 6 months. So things have been going great. I wanted to go over a bit of my strategy here, my plans, what I'm doing, how this portfolio is looking, and the things that have changed. So my goals, these videos help because I'm able to explain what I'm doing and I'm able to get my thoughts down. Talking to you guys makes it easy for me to just get my ideas down. So these videos help me. I hope they help you guys as well. Obviously not financial advice, but this is just fun to watch and fun to do together. So let's just take a look exactly what we have. You can see I have two pies in this portfolio. I have the funds and I have stocks, right? So my individual stocks are right here and my funds are right here. So let's first look at my funds, okay? My goal is to have 85% of my money in here. The other 15% equally weighted into these other stocks. So right now, I have SCHD, I have DGRO, I have VOO, and VTI. Got about 28,000 in SCHD, 12,000 DGRO, right? Almost 7 in VOO, $1,000 in VTI. Now, my plan is to have about 30% of this portfolio right here. 30% is going to be in VOO and VTI. I'm going to let these grow, okay? The other 70% is going to be in SCHD and DGRO. Now, of this 30% in VOO and VTI, sometime down the line, I'm going to sell these two slices and I will reinvest it into higher yielding dividend ETFs, right? Potentially JEPI, JEPQ, SPY-I, QQQI, DEVO, right? These other ETFs I'm going to invest it in, but I don't want to pay taxes on those dividends yet and go all out in dividends. I want total return. The VOO and VTI have both outperformed my portfolio, just to be fully transparent. Yes, I am doing dividend investing, so my goal isn't necessarily total return, it's to grow my dividend income. But I want to grow it at a rate that beats inflation. I also want to have a high dividend growth rate, and we'll get into those numbers in a sec, okay? However, my portfolio underperformed in the past 2 years by almost $6,000. So my portfolio is at 72,000. If I just invested in VOO and VTI, or just VOO or just VTI, because they've had similar returns the past 3 years, if I just invested into this, my portfolio right now would be almost at $78,000 instead of $72,000. So just being in the market has kind of shown me, right, do I want to do dividend investing or am I going for total return, right? Now, obviously, I say total return because I'm not going all in and say, individual stocks like NVIDIA. Right, I'm doing total return for index funds, VOO, VTI, very safe, low-cost index funds. So I don't want to miss out on those returns. So that's why I'm allocating, again, about 30% of this portfolio right here into VOO and VTI because I want that total return. Some point down the line, I'll sell these two when I want to live off my dividend income, and I'll reinvest it into higher yielding assets, whatever that might be, okay? So SCHD, DGRO, bread and butter, VOO, VTI, total return. So this is what this is kind of looking like right now, okay? Again, my portfolio is at around 72,000. my next goal is $100,000. That's what I'm aiming for. And I know for sure I can get it in the next 6 months. I plan to have this portfolio, close to 90,000. So in a year, I should be at $100,000. That's the goal. Now let's go to my individual holdings, and then I'm going to get into my portfolio, what my yield is, the dividend growth, my dividend income, all that stuff. But let's go into my individual holdings, okay? So this is where investing can be fun, right? I have 15% of my portfolio allocated to these individual stocks. I love Visa. I love the income from EPD. I bought O at an average of $49. So you can see I have a nice return on realty income. One thing that I have learned is, dollar cost averaging into individual stocks isn't necessarily the best. Okay, that's what I have come to find. I had Coca-Cola. I had Johnson & Johnson. I had Procter & Gamble. I had these consumer staples, consumer discretionary, all these defensive holdings. I was having low return, and I was dollar cost averaging into these individual stocks, and I wasn't buying at the right prices. So when you're buying individual holdings, you still need to buy at the right prices if you're doing dividend investing. So for example, Realty Income, I bought this at $49. That was a great buy. I believe in Visa. I believe in MasterCard. Did I believe in Johnson & Johnson? Did I believe in Coca-Cola? Do I believe in Procter & Gamble? Yes, I do. But I can get a higher return in Visa, MasterCard, Costco, in these individual holdings, right? I have some high yielders in here. ARC, Maine, O, EPD, MPLX, right here. I have some higher yielders. This is boosting my dividend income, but they still are not taking a large portion of my portfolio, right? MPLX, I only have $2,000 in, right? My portfolio has a total of $72,000. So this is an extremely, extremely low part of my portfolio here. So I'm not going all in on these stocks. I plan to have these individual holdings to be only 15% of my portfolio. I still love dividend investing, and I still love dividend income, which is why I still have spots for ARC, Maine, Realty Income. Even though I'm being taxed at a higher level, that's okay because emotionally I'm okay with it, and I enjoy dividend investing, right? This is where investing, it's not one size fits all, okay? It is tailored toward the person's interest, what's going to keep them investing. So this little portfolio here I love, and it keeps me investing, right? I have Apple, I have Microsoft, S&P Global, Broadcom, Visa, MasterCard. So I really am happy with where this portfolio is at right now. Again, guys, nothing wrong with investing in Coke, Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble, right? Stocks like that. That is totally fine and totally okay. So now let's go over here to my portfolio just to show what it's looking like. Now, my dividend yield is just about 3%, 2.97. My dividend growth, this is off by 3%. It's actually 10.2. I don't know why Simply Safe Dividends doesn't have this accurately. I'm not really sure why, but anyway, you can see my dividend income right now is at $2,043 a year. That's a little more because I have $3,000 in a 5% high yield savings account. You can see my beta is 0.7. That means 1% is the volatility of the stock market. So I have about 0.3% less volatility. That's because I have most of my money, a majority of it, in DGRO and SCHD. Okay. We can look at my income calendar. Now, guys, this is awesome. The next 3 months, July, August, September, or the 3 months here, July, August, September, I'm going to make about $712 in 3 months. I remember when my portfolio was at $1,000. Now I'm making close to that in 3 months, 4 months alone in dividend income. So that right there just shows staying the course, investing, living below your means. That's what this is about, okay? I'm not trying to get rich quick here, but I've done this pretty quick. It's been about a little less than 2 years. Coming in September here, I would have started this portfolio 2 years ago. So in 2 years, I have grown my portfolio to creating $700 in income in 3 months. That's pretty awesome. And it's growing income. I could invest in higher yielding assets, but that's not the goal here right now. The goal is total return. The goal is to build my dividend income. This is what's going on. So I absolutely love where my portfolio is at. You can see SCHD is giving me $285, $232 in September. So I'm getting almost $1,000 a year in SCHD alone. DGRO, almost $300. I'm going to be building up DGRO. I'm going to be building up VU and VTI. That's my main focus right now. DGRO, VU, VTI. That's my main focus. Let's go over here to my portfolio again. Let's just look at my income calendar. Coming up, this is what I'm getting. $4, woohoo, Costco and MasterCard, awesome. You can see EPD and MPLX. This is why I invest in these individual holdings, because I'm getting $90 in dividend income. These are dividend growers. They have nice total return, and they have a high yield. So this is what I have found to be kind of my favorite high yielding stocks. So I bought those. You can see I'm getting $100 from these 4 holdings: Main, O, EPD, MPLX. Awesome. Guys, this is kind of what my portfolio has been looking like. You can see just a quick snapshot here. Here's my income forecast, right? These are just fun things to see. We'll turn dividend reinvestment on. Again, I invest close to $30,000 a year. We'll just put $24,000. So you can see this is my projected income. Let's see, right? If I have a dividend growth rate of 13%, right? Or whatever, you can see my income. This is what it will be in 20 years. Cool stuff. Fun facts. The more the merrier. This isn't my portfolio. This is my portfolio. This is where we're at, guys. I'm growing this thing like crazy. Can't wait to be $100,000. Thanks for watching and sticking to the end. I'll be making updates as time goes on here. Kind of when I feel like it, I guess. It's hard for me to make videos, a couple times a week. Maybe I can find some motivation and do that. But my real motivation is in saving and just working hard at my day job that I have. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. And this is my portfolio. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.